With nearly half the delegates needed to win the Republican nomination still up for grabs, hold it. We have Fox News alert. Senator Ted Cruz has won the Kansas caucus. Remember, Trump flew out to Wichita. He made a speech. He tried at the last moment to turn Kansas to him. He had the momentum, but again, you had the never Trump. Cruz wins. Eric, have you changed your mind about shorting Trump now?
No, don't short Trump. That's a fool's game. AP is the one who reports Cruz winning that one, by the way. So Kansas proportional, 40 delegates. Congratulations to Ted Cruz. It's a great win for him. He was going into that. The polls had him about a tie, maybe Cruz up a little bit into the last day of polling. But that's a good win for Ted Cruz. Congratulations.
Megan, is it a great win for Ted Cruz? It is, after all, a lot like Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle, kind of contiguous middle of the country there.
Any win for him right now is a good win. Any tiny bit of momentum he can take away from Donald Trump is great, but I think everyone's looking to see what happens on the 15th, especially in Florida.
Kimberly, do you concede that a victory, any victory is meaningful, but that this may be the beginning of a crack in the Trump machine, that it may be that never Trump is taking its toll?
No crack, and wins are always good. I like to file, assets plus column. Why wouldn't you want to add and try and get some momentum? I'll tell you why this matters. Not so much that it's going to derail Donald Trump, but because it will hurt Marco Rubio for Cruz to be able then to position himself as the strong alternative to Donald Trump, because last week it was all about, Rubio momentum. Cruz is trying to go, hello, how about me over here? I'm the one that can win.
I totally agree with you, and that, I think, is why Cruz is now making a renewed effort in Florida. He can't possibly win Florida,
but he wants to bump Rubio out of second place.
Does this matter, Greg? In your view, are you seeing the beginning of the end of the first phase?
It is over for Donald Trump. just spell. You know why Cruz won? You could spell Kansas.
I got that.
Are we still in Kansas? All right, but I want to go back to what this does augur, I believe, is it makes the theory of a brokered convention slightly more possible. What is a brokered convention? It is very simply a convention where no candidate goes into the convention with the necessary 1,237 delegates. So what happens? Like in 1976, Megan, you had a situation where you had Ford and Reagan. So what they did is they nominated both of them. They voted. That was the last brokerage convention on the GOP side, as far as I know. And Eric as well. Obviously, Ford won 52-48. Is there a chance of that here?
I definitely think there's a chance it could happen, but is it good for the party? Probably not. I think we already look so fractured and so dismembered as it is, and there's so much infighting, and right now Hillary's just sitting back and watch us attack each other, and I think somebody has to come out looking like a leader at this point, and if Donald Trump is the nominee, again, the things we've been going over in the show, he has to start reaching out to different kind of voters.
So, Harold, what you're talking about is the broker convention where two of the people going into the convention, neither one had a majority. There was a
two or three.
Right, or two or three. The way it would work in this case would be if Donald Trump doesn't get the 1237, he'd clearly have a plurality of votes and of states, so he'd have to go to the convention. Now, the convention run by the RNC, and if Ted Cruz were the second in line, I'm not sure who the RNC would rather not have. I mean,
that's a good point.
The better of two evils for them.
Good point.
I wouldn't think they would broker that convention. I would guess they would say, hey, you know what, Donald Trump, he had the plurality. He's the nominee.
No, but he can't. He won't be the nominee. That's not the way it works.
Of course you can.
No, if you have 1,200 votes, you have 1,200 delegates, and you need 1,237. So you have to keep voting until you get to 1,237. You need a majority. So your the first ballot you fail.
Outside in to go.
No. I'm talking about here. You have 1,200. You need 1,237. You don't get it. We have to vote again. Or now you're getting this smoke-filled room. Okay, if you vote for my guy, I'll give you a job.
From the outside, Geraldo. Of course you can.
Oh, eventually you can get to
after one vote.
That won't happen after one vote. There'll be some scrambling intramurally.
They should bring in apprentice all-stars like Omarosa in to decide.
And what about me, dude?
Well, you're not really an all-star.
You're going to be busy someplace else.
Oh, my God.
Up next.